Welcome everyone to the CFP Quarterfinal. It's the 91st edition of the Sugar Bowl, presented by Allstate. A game that dates back to 1935. Number 7 Notre Dame comes in at 12-1. The Georgia Bulldogs, the number 2 seed, 11-2, the champions of the Southeastern Conference. ETN, the running back. Notre Dame shows blitz. They do blitz a lot. Stockton flushed, running out of time. He got hit by Jack Kaiser, and the ball wound up going out of bounds.
Jack Kaiser is watching ETN, the running back, playing man coverage. It's what they do an awful lot of, but as soon as ETN gets caught in the traffic up front, it frees him up to converge on the young gunner Stockton. He arrives, and it looks like that ball doesn't come out of his hand before the hand starts moving forward. It might be a fumble, which would potentially give some more yards into the backfield.
Bo Collins went in motion. He's their leading receiver. Leonard, nervous feet, throws it away. He was under pressure from Jalen Walker.
Came over to talk to him as well, encouraging him down here.
Blitz. Stockton, back shoulder throw on the money to Dylan Bell. Dylan Bell stumbles down, or he might have gone the distance. His own 38-yard line, near where he made the catch.
And this was a great job by Dylan Bell, turning at the last second to create that sudden separation against Leonard Moore. Did that left foot go out right there? Yep, looks like it did. Good completion there, though.
ETN, the running back, now on 3rd down and 6. ETN powers for a first down. Looked like he had forward progress across the line to gain, and he did before he was driven back.
2 tight ends in the ball game. Expect inside handoff here.
ETN, they brought a blitz. The ball's out. Don Schuler put the hit on. Notre Dame has recovered the fumble. Jaden Osbury.
And Adon Schuler goes in, puts that helmet right on the football. It pops out. Nobody could find it initially, and then Osbury, the Louisiana native, finally pounces on it. What a huge turnover.
1 first down. This is 3rd down and 11. The Irish on their own 26. Leonard into a crowd. Good catch made by Jaden Harrison. ETN, the running back, play action fake by Stockton. Arian Smith behind the defender. He is one of the fastest men in college football, and they caught him. Xavier Watts got him at the 11-yard line, and then a late flag thrown by the side judge. He beat Christian Gray in coverage for 67.
And look at how fast Arian Smith, Christian Gray kind of squatting there, thinking the route's going to be underneath. You can't do that against one of the fastest men in college football. Arian Smith goes right behind him. The ball is perfectly thrown to the outside shoulder, and while drops had been a challenge at times for Arian Smith, it was not right there. It was a great throw and a great catch down the sideline.
And you saw at the end, the side judge collided with somebody on the Georgia sidelines and reached for his side, and then as he marked the ball out of bounds, he threw a flag. It's J.B. Garza. And they're assessing a penalty against Georgia.
Let's look as the official running down, and number 39 runs right into the official, which slows him down. And that's who ultimately calls the penalty. You have to stay out of that white part. That is the official's area. They own that white part of the sideline. Usually have a get-back coach, and that time a big 15-yard penalty.
And Gunnar Stockton is the new holder. And no problem with the operation. Woodring, one of the best in college football, has now made 21 out of 23 for the year, and both misses have been from beyond 50. Another design run for Leonard, weaving through the traffic. Riley Leonard with the biggest play so far, and then it looked like they grabbed his face mask. And wants a flag. It's a gain to the 29-yard line of Georgia.
And it's a little bit of a counter, but that play's designed to hit to the left-hand side. Riley Leonard sees a lot of green grass to the right. He cuts it back.
Aeneas Williams, the running back. They are in field goal range with Jeter healthier. Quick wide receiver pop to Jaden Greathouse, and nowhere to go there. The Jeter struck it well in that game against Indiana. And that's his usual form. From 44, it's a tie game. His third sack of the year. On second and long, Oscar Delp, the tight end. For a first down, they convert on 2nd and 18. Stockton kept it. Probably didn't have a good option either way because they were about to smother ETN if he took the handoff. 74,000. Leonard does that so well. When he can't find anything, he finds somewhere to run, and he runs for a first down to the 39-yard line. Jeter family here, nervous. With a concentration in sports analytics, he should be the one to tell Marcus Freeman when to go for it or when not to go for it. He's glad the coach opted for a field goal try here. Thanks for the healthy groin, Dad. Notre Dame leads 6-3 with 38 seconds to go in the half.
Perfect snap, perfect hold, right down the middle with excellent rotation.
Actually a higher rated prospect coming out of high school than either Riley Leonard or Carson Becky. Got hit again. The ball's out. R.J. Oben knocked it out. And junior Tuialamaka has it for Notre Dame.
Oben working against the left tackle again, a position that has given them so much fits this season. Monroe Freeland can't get out of his stance. Oben goes right around him, strips it as Stockton is getting ready to release the ball. And a huge turn as Georgia tries to get aggressive to steal some points, and it could be detrimental, massively detrimental to the Bulldogs' chances.
Chance to add to a 3-point lead. Play fake. Leonard to the end zone. Touchdown Irish. Bo Collins with the first touchdown of this game.
Well, it's great job here by Mike Denbrock. He brings 2 tight ends in the ball game, which is a heavy run emphasis personnel. Georgia knows that. Look at the effect that it has on the safeties, Dan Jackson and Malachi Starks. They both see the ball go into the belly of the running back, which forces one-on-one coverage to the outside. It's a well-thrown football and extremely strong hands shown by Bo Collins. That was a terrific, terrific throw and catch there for the Irish.
He wants them to stop the run, continue to force takeaways, saying if they beat us throwing the ball, so be it. He stressed their edge rushers, playing relentless, wants them to continue their intensity.
Jaden Harrison bringing back the kickoff. He brought 2 back for touchdowns last year when he played for the thundering herd of Marshall, and he has one for Notre Dame.
What a start for the Irish. Tremendous speed by Harrison. They brought him in thinking he'd be a deep threat. He makes Cash Jones miss. Really the only guy that had much of a chance beyond Peyton Woodring, who was going to have a very difficult time tackling the speedster.
Their chance to get right back in the game. And Bell dropped it. A perfect throw by Stockton. He is on target to Lovett, who made a much harder catch. Stockton under duress. Did well to get it off. Nate Frazier, first down Georgia. To the 31-yard line, Jalen Sneed came on a blitz, and Stockton dealt with that very well, 9 yards. They say no one does more film study than Stockton, even though he was the backup. He was constantly in the film room, watching a lot of film with offensive linemen, in fact. He throws wide open. Cash Jones has it and has a touchdown. 32 yards for number 32 from Brock, Texas. He has become a huge part of this Georgia team. Divided loyalty in his family. His sister Casey Evans was a volleyball star at Georgia. She's 2 years older than Mitchell. Outside, Jadarian Price, a flag thrown by the back judge, which crowds the middle, thinking that Leonard's going to take off running. He does, and they hit him behind the line. He lunged toward the line, and it's going to be very close.
It was a great play initially by Nas Stackhouse, who shot right through the gap in a terrific effort.
The Notre Dame blitz picked up. Stockton runs past it, gets banged down by Adon Schuler.
Watch Lovett in the flat.
Georgia trying to convert. Pressure up the middle. Stockton got it off a low throw, and it is caught, but short of the first down.
Great job. He's going to bide inside, and then Bowen is going to go right up the middle. Watch this. The right tackle, Green, who normally plays left, a little confused because he's sliding out to Xavier.
But they lead by 10, and the clock running toward the end of the third quarter. Leonard decided not to force it to Chris Mitchell. Slides down after he got the first down. Price. Whoa. Oh, head slap delivered to Daniel Harris. If that's the play, can they block it for him? They roll him out this time. There's a flag down. Leonard throws. Faison the catch. But there is a flag down back of the line of scrimmage. Wipes out his own reception.
Man, that's tough because it was tight end on the outside and he wasn't set for long enough before the motion could begin. He's got
illegal shift. Number 6 offense. Never got set. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
2 for 2 to make it a 13-point game. It's good from 47. Looked like they might flip it to Arian Smith. Instead, Nate Frazier kept it. And he's down to the Notre Dame 36-yard line.
And the muddle huddle creates a lot of confusion with 4 guys outside the left tackle and a lot of misdirection, which gives Frazier.
He's number 27, true freshman with a lot of pass rush ability. Stockton hit as he throws, and the ball's on the ground and ruled incomplete. This could well be the ball game for Georgia. 4-man rush, them twisting inside. Stockton got hit, and it's a flag. Lawson Lucky, the intended receiver.
That's a good call by the official. I know the Irish fans hate it, but Jack Kaiser never turns around and tries to play the football.
And he's also wrapping him up before the ball gets there.
Tackling him on arrival.
In the bunch to the right. 4th down and 5. Pressure from Notre Dame, and that pass is incomplete. Bodies tangling, no flag. Lawson Lucky the target.
And it looked like Lucky had a matchup he wanted, but the throw's too high, and Lucky just never really is able to get his feet underneath himself to leap and take advantage of that height advantage. As we look at it from the AT&T connected cam, he's just falling backwards the whole way, has nothing underneath him to go up and try to make a leaping grab.
And that's been a problem most of the year. They average 128 rush yards per game, just 36 in the country. Here's one of those Notre Dame special team situations. They're so creative. They substitute, so Kirby Smart knows he has to be allowed to substitute. The officials stand in there. Leonard and the offense back out there. Will they really snap this and go for it with nearly 2 yards to go? Play clock at 3. And now movement by Georgia, it seemed. There is a flag. Leonard throws it deep. Diving attempt by Bo Collins. Kirby Smart.
Offside, number 11. Defense jumped into the neutral zone.
Wow.
5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
That right there is all head coaching. I mean, that is all on Marcus Freeman being creative. They get all the defenders on there, and they are in such chaos trying to get lined up, anticipating quarterback run. They don't think about the fact that the snap count could be a half-second delay, which allows Jalen Walker to lean over into the neutral zone.
Leonard on 3rd down and 7. Georgia needs a stop. He hurdles Malachi Starks and has a 1st down. Leonard on 3rd down and 7. Georgia needs a stop. He hurdles Malachi Starks and has a 1st down.
And this is a great job. You have pullers all across the front, but it's really about Riley Leonard and his speed getting to the edge. There's really not a whole lot that he can do. He has to race this outstanding defense to the sideline, but there is the All-American Malachi Starks waiting in his way. Riley Leonard does not care, goes up and over and converts an incredible third down from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Just about a must-stop situation. They have just one timeout left, Georgia. Riley Leonard. First down, Notre Dame. Stockton sacked by Donovan Heinisch. And a fitting ending as the defense gets a sack of Stockton to cap the win. And it's the depth. It's Heinisch, one of those who played a lot more today because of the injuries to those ahead of him.
And they've been working the left tackle all game long. A moment ago, he set really high. This time they switched the responsibilities as Heinisch draws the assignment of closing the game. He works right around Monroe Freeling and drops Stockton for the fourth sack of the game, putting this game on ice and punching their ticket to Miami, Florida.
Marcus Freeman and Al Golden have said every time they've had an injury, those who have been called upon to step in have done it. And this time it's Heinisch.